Good evening and welcome to our special report. Today we take an in-depth look at one of the world's most secretive nations, which is North Korea, and its struggling economy. Stay tuned as we bring you insights from experts and recent data revealing what's really happening behind the closed border of North Korea. You're watching India News, your source for global news.
Across the country are aware of North Korea because of strict control and economic system, which means it has a complete control over all domestic manufacturing. The Democratic People's Republic DPRK, or better known as North Korea, is a country in the north of the Korea that covers an area of 120,540 square kilometers. The population of this country is expected to reach 26,536,994, with a male to female ratio of 13,127,599 to 30,409,394. The percentage of the male population is 49.469%, while the female population is 50.531%. Pyongyang, as the capital and the country's main industrial and transportation hub, is another reason North Korea is famous. There, they use Korean, which is the official language of their country, through the media, education, and official affairs. Not only that, their officials strictly control every aspect of their life, such as they do not have the same freedom as other countries, and even the people, they are not free to move either inside or outside the country. Regardless of religions, the religious beliefs of the people of North Korea are diverse. Some are influenced by Buddhism and Confucianism, while others are atheists and agnostics dominated by the tradition of Hinduism and Shamanism. In addition, some argue that the people who are Christians there, these people actually come from a small town and are often persecuted because North Korea adhere to the Jewish philosophy, which places a higher value and devotion to the authorities than their Christianity, more put their God first. Therefore, the Korean government was against to Christianity in their nation.
From the 1957 till the 1976, North Korea has made various strategic plans to develop their economy. Among the strategic plans is the first 5-year plan in the 1957 till the 1961 to make a fully industrialized socialist economy in North Korea. The state made a significant investment in sectors including energy, particularly hydroelectronic power, steel manufacturing, and mining. In the late 1950s and early 1960s, North Korea's economy was said to be expanding more quickly than South Korea. In the 1961 to the 1967, North Korea has made the second 5-year plan. North Korea maintained the emphasis on heavy industries, but gave greater attention to developing military capabilities and began self-sufficient, with advancement in industries including steel, coal, cement, and chemicals. North Korea was among the most industrialized nations in East Asia by the early 1960s. North Korea started its third 7-year plan in the 1970s with the intention of extending light industry and agriculture while maintaining the expansion of heavy industry. By this point, the shortcomings of North Korea's command-based centralized economy were becoming apparent. In the 1960s, spending on the military became a top priority of North Korea, especially following the 1961 Treaty of Friendship, Cooperation and Mutual Assistance with China. Although North Korea received security guarantees from this pact, Kim Il-sung also aimed to make sure that the nation could defend itself independently of outside help. A sizable amount of the nation budget started to go into defense sector as a result of the military first policy. Juche ideology and economic self-reliance. Kim Il-sung established the Juche self-reliant ideology in the middle of the 1960s, and it served as the foundation for North Korea's political, economic, and military strategy. North Korea's economic strategy changed as a result of the promotion of Juche. However, However, the focus on independence also kept North Korea out of the global economy and restricted its access to new markets and technologies. The rules of Sungno were established in the 1960s when the North Korea economy switched more and more toward military production. This illustration shows an annual gross domestic production (GDP) growth rate in North Korea from 1990 to 2023, with a GDP growth rate of roughly 3.1% in 2023. North Korea saw its first positive growth after COVID-19 related reduction. This rebound followed a period of negative development, especially after the escalation of international sanctions in 2017. Following years of contraction, the manufacturing sector saw a recovery in 2023, growing at a rate of almost 5.9%. In general, North Korea's economy has been growing negatively, especially since the COVID-19 epidemic and the escalation of international sanctions in 2017.
Socialism is known as a centrally planned economy where all means of productions are controlled by the government. It is also a system in which there is a shared ownership of production resources, central planning, and focusing more on equality. Private individuals that control the means of productions means that those who own them not only amassing an excessive amount of wealth, but they have the authority to repress the rights of people they employ. However, socialist system also involve a high level of government intervention in the market. The government is in charge of major industries like electricity, oil, communications, health, and agriculture. They contribute significantly to influencing individuals' earning and job opportunities, the products and services accessible to buyers, and the pricing of those products and services. Let's talk about the history of socialism. Since early 19th century, the term socialism has been used to describe a system of social organizations where social control over private property and income distribution is in place. The term is well known in the middle of 19th century after the publication of the Communist Manifesto 1848, in which German political philosopher and economist Karl Marx described the struggle between the working class and the capital class that emerged during the Industrial Revolution. If you look at socialism practice in market, in a genuine socialist system, the government is responsible for setting output and price levels. The difficulty lies in aligning these choices with consumer demands. Socialist economies like Oscar Lynch contend the central planners can prevent significant productions inefficiencies by reacting the inventory levels.
Socialism in North Korea. North Korea has an economy that is still planned and has adopted Juche as its primary ideology. Juche implies independence or self-sufficiency. This economy system, overall production, under the state control and the government, establish the priorities and focal points of economic growth. The government of North Korea determines what goods should be produced, how much should be produced, and the price at which the goods are offered for sales. Since 1954, economic policy has been implemented through a series of national economic plans. Early plan prioritized the growth of heavy industries. After that, they concentrated on resource exploitation and enhancing infrastructure, technology, and mechanization.
Characteristic of socialism economic system for North Korea. Production of goods and services by the public sector of government. The government owns and controls all means production, including industries and agriculture. In North Korea, agriculture industry has boosted the country's economy by increasing crop yields for imports and providing stable foods. Besides, less flexibility of choice, human rights, and freedom are severely restricted in North Korea, which people are denied the right to speech, religion, and mobility. Not only the private sector and also the planning authority participated, North Korea economy is centrally controlled. The price mechanism is less significant.
The advantageous economic system in North Korea. First, improvement in economic welfare. The socialist economic system emphasizes economic management that aim to ensure the welfare of the population and meet the social needs of each person. In North Korea, Kim Jong-un is more concerned and prioritizes the well-being of his people. For example, Kim Jong-un respects the view of the farmer and ensures that the miner have a comfortable life. Second, absence of exploitation. An important part of this economic system is making sure that no worker is taken advantage of. Through resources management, everyone has the right to voice their opinions and based on their capacity, they can both contribute and receive assistance. It is possible to lower the poverty rate in North Korea by ensuring that all citizens, whether or not they make contribution, have access to the necessities. Residents have the same right as everyone else, thus they can also access social services like healthcare and education.
Thirdly, is the rejection of discrimination. The benefit of home economic system is that to prohibit discrimination of any kind and instead allow everyone to freely participate in activities that they enjoy and are excellent in, without any kind of professions. Background and personal traits are not taken into consideration since everyone is treated equally. Additionally, they provide a good remuneration so that more individuals will participate at once, avoiding the element of force. And lastly, use domestic resources and technology. The social economy emphasizes utilizing the nation's productivity and innovation to the fullest extent possible. North Korea's socialist economy relies heavily on homegrown technologies and resources that are held by the nation.
Other than the benefit of socialist economic system, there are also disadvantages that may arise in application. Among the disadvantages found in socialist economic system is does not allow for economic freedom. Workers are not allowed to choose where or what they work on because their jobs are allocated by a planning authority. For example, North Korea's strict job distribution system had a major effect on the populace during the famine in the 1990s. At this time, people at North Korea had little autonomy over their career choices and were assigned positions by the government. Moreover, in this famine era, the public distribution system (PDS), which distributed food to citizens mostly through their places of employment. Furthermore, North Korea government also make a centralized control over production and consumer choices.
Other than that is a lack of flexibility. North Korea government distribute resources based on inaccurate or out-of-date information, while the necessities like food were neglected and resources were allocated to military projects or other state objectives. The government was unable to respond quickly to the food crisis due to bureaucratic control lead to wasteful and ineffective resource allocation. Last, this economic system makes the government produce goods that are not required by the public. This situation can be seen in Soviet Union when the military and space program taking precedence over consumed items, ideological objective, and military pride came before the well-being of common people in North Korea.
As a conclusion, North Korea has centralized, isolated economic system since 1940s, adopting the Soviet models of 5-year plans to become self-sufficient. Despite facing challenges like shortage of skilled labor, energy, arable land, and transportation, the government coordinates national economic plans to support growth. Thus, the socialist economic system encourages strategic planning to achieve wealth in production and contribute to North Korea's future achievement.